Welcome back to the shop. I've got a big bucket of evaporust over there, or citric acid, and while I've got it mixed up, probably be a good time to go ahead and throw these big scissors in there. They don't have a maker's mark on them that I can tell yet, but I'll start with the citric acid, get these cleaned up, and then I think with some paint on the handles and a little bit of filing, sharpening, it could be a nice set of scissors. They really feel nice. Believe it or not, that's lathe stuff. I'm actually working on it, sort of. Yeah, it's been a day. Let's do some fishing. So there's a nut on here, and they usually pound the end of this screw over to keep it from coming off, so we'll work it back and forth, and hopefully we can get that off of there. Now I'm just going to go around the outside of this with the thread file. So I've taken this to the wire wheel and the fiber wheel, and you can see the difference. The blades on this are high carbon steel, and you can get the pitting out of it, but it comes at great cost. It really is a lot of work to get all that out of there, and for practical purposes it really doesn't do anything. And on the back side you'll never get that perfect because there's a hollow ground. From watching Scoutcrafter I learned that there's a little bit of a relief in there. It's not enough to I don't know if you can see that on there, but there's a slight relief in the center, and you don't want to flatten that out. I'll try to show you when I get these reassembled, but I'm going to clean the other end up, and you can see the before and the after. We'll go ahead and paint these handles too. I think that'll make quite a difference. I'm going to take this over to the wire wheel and try not to send it into the deepest, darkest spot in the shop. Now I'm just cleaning these scissors up because they're in my shop and I figured I'd make some content, but if you really want to know how to do it correctly, I think John Crane has an episode on scissors, and Scoutcrafter also has an episode on scissors, and those guys are experts. That's who I would click off this video right now and go watch those guys if you really want to know what you're doing. But what I just did is I took a magic marker to sort of index the edge of this, and then I just want to come back and clean that off. I don't want to do too much, but there's a little bit of oxide. You see the white that's showing up there? That's residual oxide left from the evaporust, the citric acid that I used. And I just want to clean that surface up and make it a nice sheer. Again, the explanation as to how scissors work is sort of ancillary to this, but you want two sheer surfaces that are very uniform. It's so gratifying. It is. It's just amazing at how well these things work. Now, I think it may have loosened up a little bit there, so I'm probably going to come back and adjust this from time to time until I figure out exactly where it needs to be. Imagine with so many things, as you get to use it, you'll get a better understanding of how the fitment should be. But now those are functioning properly, let's try to preserve it a little bit. Now I'm liking the way the blade looks, but the part here I think might look better shiny. So I'm going to take this over to the fiber wheel, buff that back up, and then reapply the furniture polish, and we'll see how that looks. If I don't like it, I'll go back to the blue. Alright, I like it with the polished part here better than the blued. It gives it a nice contrast in my opinion with the flat black handles and the blued blade. I think it looks pretty good. This is, like I said, I would recommend to go watch Scoutcrafter or John Crane anybody else, I'm not a scissor guy, but this is just illustrative of what you can do with a little bit of spare time. And you can take what looks like a roached out set of scissors and get something that works really well and I think looks pretty nice. These will go great in my office. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I hope you're having a good day.